What's up, everybody? I just wanted to show you my setup in my in my little corner here of my bedroom. I got the Pro Tools HD native Thunderbolt set up with the Omni interface. So I'm just going to show you how I connected everything up and all the components and how everything is wired together. So we'll start off with the Monster Power box here. It's the Pro 1000. So I have everything plugged into there. Everything is powered through this Monster Power. And I got my Samsung computer screen here. I'm running everything off of the Mac Mini. It's a late 2012 edition. In the back here, I got 2 hard drives, so I'll talk about that a little bit later. I just got this M-Audio KeyRig 49 MIDI controller, and then in this shelf here, I got my wireless mouse and keyboard. As far as what's in the rack, we got the Omni interface by Avid, which sounds great. We got the Thunderbolt box to hook up the interface to the Mac Mini, and then we got another hard drive here. And then as far as my headphone setup, I have the DT770 Studio 80 ohm version from Beyerdynamic, and then I also got a Sennheiser HD280 here. And then we got a few cables here for recording stuff. But that's about it. It's a very simple setup. All the sounds are used in the box using Native Instruments Complete 8 package. I also have, I believe, the Stylus RMX drum package and Addictive Drums, and I think that's pretty much it. And then as far as plugins, I have the Waves Renaissance Max, which I use a lot, the Waves SSL, and then a few other things here and there. So that's pretty much my setup. So how everything is wired, we can take a look at the back here. Let me pull out this desk. Alright, so in the back of the Mac Mini, almost all the ports are filled up here. So this is the power. Here is feeding the Firewire connector into this Glyph hard drive here. We got the HDMI out to the monitor. Next is a Thunderbolt plug going into the Pro Tools, into the HD native Thunderbolt box. And then for the USBs, we got my iLock, which has all my licenses on it. The white USB is for my MIDI controller. The next one is for this SSD hard drive. And then the final USB is for the other hard drive, which has all of my audio files. And then let's see what else is plugged into here. So I got this plug here going into the line in. It's coming out of the Omni interface and into the Mac Mini. So going 1/4 inch into 1/8 inch, and that's for making my YouTube videos so that I can record the sound back into the computer. And then here is just my Sennheiser HD280s plugged into the computer. And then as far as the Omni rack goes, which is this guy here on the top, the only other plug would be obviously the power, which is there, and then this primary port, which is hooked into the back of the HD Thunderbolt. So that's about it. So it's a, pretty small setup. All the sounds are run in the box. Whenever I need to record a guitar or bass or microphone, I just plug directly into here, which are very clean preamps, and then I utilize, some plugins to color up the sound. So that's about it. I used to have the Universal Audio Apollo rack, I think it was the first generation, the dual core with the dual processors for plugins, which I loved, but maybe I can make a different video on why I sold that and why I chose the Avid Omni. But yeah, that's about it. If you guys want to know anything more about this little setup, let me know, but everything runs great. Super smooth. I bought this Mac Mini in 2012. At the time, I downloaded all the latest software, and ever since then, I left it. So right now is April 2017, and for 5 years, I haven't touched, I haven't updated my iOS or my OS, haven't updated my Pro Tools 10 software, haven't updated any of the plugins just because it's running perfect. And in the past, I would update always to the latest version, and then I would run into a bug. So for 5 years, I haven't touched anything, and it's running perfect for me. Another thing to mention is for the Mac Mini, this is the late 2012 model, and this was the last year, I believe, that they offered the quad-core processing. And I believe now they only offer the dual-core. So this guy is a beast. I love it. I used to have a 2009 Mac Pro that was maxed out. It was like a $6,000 computer. And this little $800 guy keeps up and does everything I need. So yeah, that's about it. Again, let me know if you guys have any questions. All right.